I don't know what it is, but I like his style.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the JuJiang Jet Falcon. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Jet Falcon. His name is Jet Falcon. On this side of the box, we have, what do we have? We have Jet Falcon. On this side of the box, we have Jet Falcon. On the top, Jet Falcon. On the bottom, Jet Falcon, and things I can't read. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other things and stuff, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Jet Falcon, the next component of JuJiang's Jet Commander, aka Combiner War Superion, and this is their Skydive, and, another pretty nicely done figure, in my opinion. Looks pretty good, so let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Again, you have that nice gunmetal gray paint there for the cockpit section, and you have some nice molded detail going down the body of the jet. You have some pretty nice yellow paint on the wings here. Some of the yellow could have used a second coat because you can kind of see some of the black bleeding through in certain spots. So maybe could have used a second coat there on that yellow in spots, but still not too bad looking. And back here you got the tail fin with that nice blue and yellow. There's the back. There's the underside. Hello, robots. And, of course, you have the landing gear, which, oddly enough, is actually, it's attached to the back of the robot mode head. So, yeah, he has a landing gear on the back of his head, but hey, it is what it is. But, all around, pretty nicely done, in my opinion. Unfortunately, on mine, this missile, if you can see, was broken out of the box. I'm pretty sure that's due to shipping because the box was pretty beaten up. But yeah, I had to glue that missile back together. But oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. So there you have that. So now let's get down to the comparisons here. So here he is with the Combiner Wars Skydive. Here he is with G1 Skydive because he's precious. Keep your arms tucked in. Keep your arms tucked in. Keep your arms tucked in, but it's still precious. Whoosh. Just didn't want to work with me there. Anyway, so here he is with JuJiang's slingshots, JuJiang's fireflights, and JuJiang's air raid. So there you have that. Now, as far as accessories go, it does include his gun right here, which is just cast in black plastic. Not a whole lot of detail going on. Very simple, very basic, but still a nice looking gun. And as usual, doesn't seem like there's anywhere to actually store it. No. But hey, he does include his weapon. But yeah, that is basically it for the jet mode. A pretty nice looking jet mode, in my opinion. One little problem I have with mine is this panel right here doesn't like to sit flush. It likes to just pop itself back up. I don't know if that's just mine, or if that's a widespread thing. I don't know. Well, it is what it is. But all in all, though, it's a pretty nice looking jet mode, in my opinion, as far as I'm concerned. But let's get down to transformation, shall we? So, as usual, we will go into the combined modes, and then we will go into robot mode. So, to go into leg mode, we're just going to take these back fins here and just bring them up. These do fold all the way in, but for the sake of symmetry, you probably want to leave them a little bit out, so they'll match up with the other guy. And you also want to flip up the feet, then just take the wings. You want to untab the wings. There's a little tab that just goes right in there. Take the wings, bring them back, pop this up, and just take this whole nose cone section, collapse it down, and that will just plug in right there. Flip up the landing gear, and of course you want to just flip out the combiner peg. And I think that's pretty much it for the leg mode. I'm pretty sure there is an extra bit of engineering on this guy. I believe for the leg mode, you are supposed to untab the arms. You can see the arms just tab in little notches in there, and you can slide these sections up. And once you do that, you can then tab these in to the slots here on the side of the hips, like you do with everybody else. So I'm thinking that's the way the leg mode is supposed to work. So you have that little bit of bulk at the top of the leg mode, like the others have, for the sake of symmetry. I think, again, these are not common instructions, so I am purely guessing, but I think anyway that's pretty much how the leg mode works. I think. But yeah, there is the leg mode. Hooray for leg modes. So moving on to arm mode. The arm mode transformation is pretty much the same as all the other guys. You just untab the arm, you just swing it up like so, rotate at the bicep, bring it down, and you have the tab, which will go into the slot right there. So you just take it, tab it into the side, bring the arm up, swing it back, rotate. He doesn't have squeaky arms. Yay! He doesn't have squeaky arms. And you just tab that into the other side, like so, and then we just open this section up so we can get the wings out of the way. Open that up so we can now extend the legs, and you have this section on the double hinge, and you just swing that up like so, and tab all that in back there. Make sure everything lines up properly, like so. And again, as far as the wings go, I am not entirely sure, but I think how it's supposed to go. The instructions have them like this for robot mode, but you can see there's a bunch of hinges here, and I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to untab this and swing all this up like that, so the wings sit up higher, like that, as you can see. So, again, I think that's how that works. It seems to be how it works, and it does look better that way, so I'm guessing that's probably how it's supposed to be. And, of course, you just rotate at the waist, so you have your elbow joints. Bring that down, and arm mode! Hooray for arm mode. So, yay! So, moving on to robot mode! Just going to rotate them at the waist so everything's oriented properly. Splits the legs, and at this point now you can flip these all the way in if you want to. Make sure his, oops, just came untabbed. There we go. So you have that, and you got the legs all done. Hooray for legs. Then you just untab the arms, bring them down, rotate at the bicep, flip out the hand, rotate so everything's oriented properly. Second pass, same as the first. Bring it around, bring it around, bring it around, flip it down, bring it around, and we got that done. Just readjust those wings there, and bring up his head, rotates, and there you have Jet Falcon, aka Skydive, in his robot mode. How many Falcon Punch references do you think there'll be in the comment section? Take a guess, take a guess. Probably not as much as there would be if I did not make a Falcon Punch reference. I'm surprised I didn't make a Falcon Punch joke. EmGo, what? No Falcon Punch joke? Anyway. So here he is in his robot mode. And robot mode looks good. Looks pretty good, in my opinion. I like it. I dig him. I dig him. Let's get in close here. Not on his chest, on his noggin. Oh, those bright blue eyes. And of course, all these guys have great light piping. As you can see, the eyes just glow. A nice bright blue. That looks gorgeous. The orange paint on the face is okay. Maybe could have used another coat, especially on his chin. On his chin, you can kind of see that black bleeding through a little bit. So maybe could use another coat there. But all in all, it is a nice looking head sculpt. And due to the fact that the landing gear is on the back of his head, he does look like he has like a robo bun going on back there. He has a little robo bun. Oh, that's precious. Now that's precious. Robo bun precious. Anyway. But as you can see, not a whole lot going detail-wise. It's pretty simple. Got some black there. And you got the gray and black on the legs. Here's big old feet. And of course, the typical aerial bot backpack. They all have the butt flap. Nothing you can do about the butt flap. They all have a butt flap. But yeah, although it's pretty nicely done. And now all circulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you get some wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. Can look up a little bit, can look down a little bit. Full 360-degree range of rotation. Shoulders can do a full 360, can go in and out at that ball joint, as well as at that hinge there at the base. You also have some forward and backward movement there at the shoulder as well. You have bicep rotation. It's not squeaky! It's not squeaky! Yay! Slightly under 90 degrees of a bend at the elbow. The hands are on a ball joint, so you get some wiggly waggly there. Rotation, downward movement due to transformation if you need that. You do have ratcheted waist rotation. Legs and go forward, that far, back, that far. If you get around the butt flap, you can go a little bit farther. Outward, can do the full splits. Got thigh rotation. 90 degrees of bend at the knee on a nice ratchet joints. And the feet can move up slightly, can move down a lot due to transformation. And you have ankle tiltage there, which is a little bit squeaky. That's the only part that's slightly squeaky on this guy, are his toes there. And of course the wings, they're on a hinge there. You can, bring them out further if you want, or just leave them tucked back. Totally up to you. And again, you have all those hinges to work with, so if you prefer them down like this is how the pictures on the box have the wings, but I don't think that's correct. I think they are supposed to be up like that. But again, as always, your toy, display it however you wish. Right. And of course he can hold his gun. Just put that in his hand. And again, you have the tab that will go into the slot right there in the forearm. Just get that in his hand. And just have that in. And he holds that nice and secure. So you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang. So there you have that. And now for comparison. Here he is with Combiner Wars Skydive with the broadest shoulders in all the land. And here he is with the G1 Skydive because it's pressure. Skydiving pressure. Whoosh. Here he is with the Masterpiece Seeker Mold. Just so you can see how he scales there. Here he is with Power of the Primes, Leader Prime. Again, just for that sense of size. Here he is with MP10. Just because. And here he is with JuJiang's upscaled Classics Prime. And now we'll bring in his other aerial bot buddies here. Get a group shot going. I got Air Raid. And here are the 4 limb bots all together. And they look good together. It's a nice looking set. Definitely a nice looking set, in my opinion anyway. They look pretty good. So there you have Jet Falcon. I'm really digging this set so far. Pretty solid toys for the most part, and they're definitely fun, playable. I'm definitely digging these. So 4 down, 1 to go. So there you go. Now I picked this set up from TF Direct. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. And for all your official and third-party Transformers needs, you can also check out BigBadToyStore.com, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. You can also check out my Jet Commander playlist for any reviews you may have missed, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the JuJiang Jet Falcon, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Alright, Prime, 4 aerial bots. Surely we can get the job done with 4 aerial bots. Slingshot, do I really have to keep repeating myself? There's just no pleasing you, is there? I'll go see what Silverbolt is doing. Oh, look at me, I'm Prime. I'm greedy. I need the whole team. I need the whole team. Can you put me down? I can walk. Yeah, you can fly too. So what? I don't care. I'm carrying you.